one of the most exciting parts is getting the new kit.
It's very strange being married to an athlete, training 6 times a week. He goes away for weeks at a time. Drug testers randomly come to the house to do that. They just ring the doorbell, and once the doorbell's rung and you're in, Stephen then has to be supervised at all times by the drug tester. So last night we were here for 2 hours. So yeah. So.
2 hours trying to paint a cup.
Classy, Stephen. Classy.
Stephen Miller, a classy member of the British Empire, honoured this year after representing Great Britain for 2 decades.
Do you sometimes think that your success came too early?
Yeah, people say that to me, like, if you had the success now, you'll probably get a lot more publicity and exposure, but no, I don't regret anything, to be honest. You can't pick your moments in time, so.
But if you were an Olympian with this collection of medals?
Yeah.
Minted.
Minted. I'd also be sitting here talking to Sir Stephen Miller, I expect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could say that. I mean, I never think of myself as a celebrity or a superstar.
I think you're a different kind of Paralympic, because you didn't get the instant fame. You're more approachable. People will come and talk to you, and it's nice. So there's a girl in the club throw in Rio who grew up watching Stephen, and now she's going to Rio to throw club because she saw Stephen do it, and I think that means more than some of the sponsorship and the knighthoods and the accolades. Actually, knowing that you've inspired somebody, I think that's better.
When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Yes!
Changing lives, changing attitudes through action. Smile Through Sport is a community charity set up by Stephen and Rachel. Stephen Miller, inspiring through learning and education.
Yeah, well done.
Oh yeah, I know you.
Yeah, you know me.
Stephen. Stephen.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew.
I'm a Sun supporter.
I'm Newcastle.
I'm a Newcastle fan.
It's good to see Stephen come along and then just explain everything about what he does, and then actually see people listen to him and go, wow, you're a Paralympian.
Stephen has been Team GB's flag bearer for 20 years, but he missed out on a medal at London 2012 for the first time in 5 Paralympics, and overnight his funding was cut. He'd been Great Britain's team captain for our games in the capital, and back in the northeast, the local Gateshead Harrier is an undisputed local hero.
Hereby confirms the honorary freedom of the borough upon Stephen Miller.
A proud Paralympian, Stephen is an even prouder patron of local charities, and his friends and fans have repaid him with their support. As a 16-year-old, his little brother's football team helped Stephen get to his first Paralympic Games.
He tells us to get in more tackles and tackling harder.
He always comes and cheers what on. So I asked the dads and mums if they would raise £500 for a new wheelchair so I can go to Atlanta for the Paralympics.
He's very determined, he wants to succeed. He loves sport, and this is a way that's opened up for him through the athletics.
20 years on, for the first time, Stephen was heading to the Paralympics without his coach, his mum, by his side. But the community has come to the rescue again.
Stephen's a local lad. Couldn't imagine myself being without my mother at my greatest hour of need. So just thought, get his mum with him to Rio, see if he can bring back a gold medal for the North East.
This is for you.
It's from London.
Thank you. Thanks for yeah, wow.
It's funny, every elite athlete has a group of parents that at some point have paid out a lot of money to help them to get where they are. My mum thought they could, they remortgaged the house 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, in the very beginning, yeah. Or Atlanta and Sydney. Yeah, we did that.
So, you know, I know how much my parents have sacrificed for me to get where I am.
Stephen's dad, John, died in 2010. He'd seen his son on the podium again with his final throw in Beijing.
Very proud after the year he's had in that last throw. It was just unbelievable. Well, I was nearly crying, so that's how far it was.
With hindsight, and because of John, it's one of the best things we've ever done, really. You only get one chance in life. You can't go back and do it again. So we're never going to miss it.
Another unmissable family moment. Stephen nominated his little brother to carry the torch for Team Miller.
Yeah, I cried for him, that dude, didn't I?
I cried that day, I think.
Thank you.
Cheers, Ian.
And when he's not winning gold, he's wearing black and white. Secretary of the Newcastle United Disabled Supporters Association.
You always get one, don't you? I had my first game was Kevin Keegan's testimonial when I was 5 years old, and I haven't come back.
Look at this
I put 10 quid on because of the win today. I'll get on me well with Kevin Keegan, known very well. Sir Bobby was unbelievable bloke, had great respect for him, and I know that he was a big supporter of me as well.
The new manager's scouting network has also spotted Stephen's talent.
And I knew about his record, but also I wanted to see him competing, so I was watching a video and it was impressive. So really pleased to share this time with him, and I think hopefully he can. I say he can win medals and whatever, but the main thing is not the medals, it's just the effort that he puts on everything and the people around him. So really pleased to meet him.
Hiya, mate. All right.
Aye.
You good luck to you, mate. You do your best, all right?
I will.
Taking the applause of a full house at St James's Park was a highlight for Stephen after gold at his second games in Sydney.
Pretty special, Stephen, yeah? You enjoyed that?
Yeah. It's really good, yeah. I've supported Newcastle most of my life, so to go on the pitch was the greatest feeling.
Yeah.
I know we're going to get beat. Aye, back again. What I was trying to do was change people's perceptions. I notice a lot in children when I go into schools, because I've been doing it many years, going and talking in schools. And years ago, you used to forget that the kids would just be staring at you and would be scared to ask you questions, and only questions they would ask were, why do you talk like that, or why do you walk like that, why are you in a wheelchair? Whereas now, you don't get those questions, you just get, what's it like to go to the Paralympics? What's it like to win a gold medal? And like, that's, for me, that's the most satisfying thing, that the children don't see the disability now. They just see a guy who's doing sport and who's really good at it, and that inspires them.
And so to Rio, where Stephen's target is a place on the podium. His dream is to hear the anthem. His mission is to inspire yet more of us.
Want to be tied in?
Okay. Go on then. Right.
You look.
Okay.
Visualising like the middle of that circle.
Okay.
Right? So it's going to come from there.
That's between
down.
two fingers, yeah?
Between,
yeah.
I hold it between index and middle.
Okay.
And then you're going to release it at the highest point.
Yeah, upside down golf.
An upside down golf swing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I safe here?
I have no idea. Nobody behind me. That's probably the safest place to be. Right.
Well, you got it. You got a good
15 minutes.
wait. I was going to make sure I was going to let it 15 metres,
Yeah.
which is about half.
Less than half.
Less than half of what you do.
The world record's 37.
And it all comes down to that
Yeah.
at the right time.
Yeah.
Which is not easy, is it?
Pretty much. And that's why we train 6 days a week, 10 months of the year, every year for 20 years. So, just to be able to throw a stick along with it.